Hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm sorry I've got my little cheat out here, but there's a reason for this because I went for the cocktail tasting at 12 and it was so tasty that I went for the one at 2. And the only thing that wasn't tasty was the fact that they put pineapple juice and soda and that kind of spoiled it. I'd much rather prefer the cocktails just with the spirit. But as you can tell by my accent, anybody can guess where I'm from?
Bankstown.
7-Eleven, So basically, originally I'm from India, but Australia's been home for many years. And I'd like to make this a bit interactive. So, you know that the population of India and China now has gone through the roof. You know, it's 1.4 billion, 1.3 billion. Doesn't make much sense. So let's try and make it easier for some of you, especially the judges, because I think they're a bit on the sauce from what I can tell. So, I mean, if I were to say that 1 out of every 3 humans on this earth are either from India or China, that puts it in perspective. And now, having said that, how many Indians or mainland Chinese are there in this room? Raise your hands. Okay. Interesting. You know why? Because they are next door in the investment property seminar. Learning how to buy their fifth property. Okay, any Star Trek fans out here? Yeah? Good. Why was the Starship Enterprise lost in space? They had all the latest technology. They had Americans, Africans, Chinese, Russians. For fuck's sake, they even had some aliens on. Still lost. They didn't have any Indians for IT support. And on the last racist joke, I'm Indian, so you can cut me a bit of slack. I'm only attacking the Indians out here. The world decided on a scientific convention to decide what the fastest thing on Earth would be. So they got all these scientists together. The scientists from the US said, I think it's short. You think you could be on Mars, you're on Mars. The Chinese said, blink. I blink. There's nothing faster than that. The Irish scientists, now we have to be fair to them because we always joke about the Irish, but this was a smart Irish scientist. He left Ireland a long time ago. And he said, right. And everybody said, probably right. Now the Indian scientist got up, and for those of you that had the pork vindaloo this afternoon, you know where I'm coming from. He said, liquid motion. And I said, okay, so that's some kind of thermodynamics, liquids flowing through a pipe, quantum mechanics. So they said, what do you mean? He said, last night I had the hottest curry even by my standards. And before I could think, blink, or turn on the lights. Thank you, guys.